I remember, I think the day we were even presenting to clients, they were actually laughing behind the scenes. Hi, my name is Kafui. I'm a senior graphic designer at ReZultz Advertising. Everyone here calls me Kaf or KP. And welcome to ReZultz Recap. So today's highlights will be on Wingimall, an e-commerce platform that sells a range of products, household products. So you have clothes, toys, electronics, you name it, from top international brands. They came to us with the intent of relaunching on all digital platforms to also help structure their comms plan and the strategy risky to roll out in the Ghanaian market. So the real conversation was who are the ideal people to tell the story, who would we talk to, and we felt like best people to help us understand was one, the people behind the brand, which is workers from Wingimall, few people amongst our team, and also we did a desktop research, obviously to understand the cultural context, how the brand itself is communicating, and what's happening within its category. So our target audience, which is mainly Jerseys and millennials, like convenience, they like stress-free shopping, they like to Google everything, hence the Google It generation. So we thought of how to move the brand from a platform to an emotive brand, a brand that can become a household name. And it was supposed to be a household name that was synonymous to convenience, synonymous to stress-free shopping. So this made us land on our challenge, which is to make Wingimall a world of convenient online shop. There's this popular thing about Amman jerseys where they have 10 to slangs worthy takes. So it led us to our big idea, just Wingy It, which did 3 roles. So 1, a place where we can extract all our creative ideas from, and 2, it's also served as our comms message. So you see it in most of our creators, and you see it being repeated in our TV and radio ads. So I mentioned earlier that during our research, we had conversations with people, and we had people sharing really funny stories of how they ordered something and they ended up receiving another fail, or how they ordered something, they never got it. And so we thought of a way of actually translating these into our creators, and we use humor as one of the elements of this design. I remember the day we were even presenting to clients, they were actually laughing behind the scenes. And we see this in our creative again. So we try to play on the pain and relief point of clients. So that is the story you try to show throughout the design, all our visuals. And then for the purposes of creating a recall and then brand awareness, we adapted certain elements from the logo, which is an abstract elephant. So you see that in all our creatives, in a way to tell consumers that if you see this in our creators, it is coming from us, Wingimall. And also, fortunately for us, the brand had really bright, exciting colors. So what we did was to adapt all these colors, tweak it using gradients feel. So the color was so strong and punchy. Wherever you see it, we are able to quickly recognize that it's coming from us, and it gets the attention that it is, and quickly you look at every other element in there. Okay, so the key takeout for me for this project, telling relatable stories. Because we were able to tell people stories, they could relate with it, they could bond with whatever story we're telling them. Hence, it was easy for us to, share the brand or communicate the essence of the brand to these people. It was easy for us to connect with them. Every campaign should look at that. Our target audience, which was the Gen Zs and millennials, also played a key part in how we chose our colors, language we used. It was also easy to connect with them that way. And the last thing is for us to be able to sell a brand without sounding too sad. We know that yes, this is a good camera, we like to sell it. So instead of me going straight to the point, we look for different angles that would get people to connect and tell the story without sounding too sad. It's been thrilling going over this project. Like, subscribe, share for more exciting content.